Tuesday, April 7th, 2024. We're going to start with the market open. It's 8:30. You're here to see how I manage myself, how I make my trades, how I make profits, or mentally absorb my losses so I can continue and push forward. Let's do this. Greetings. As you can tell, it's 8:30 now. And on this chart, which is a 200 ticks chart, you can tell that the market there's a movement down. There's a sell. Wow, that's a very interesting movement of 79, almost 7 points. From 8 a.m. to now, we have 7 points down. But if you look further, you'll notice that it's actually almost a up trade. The trend is up, but we're having a little reversal, and we're gonna see what direction we should place or trade in. Remember, our mind is our compass, and we are using our indicators or strategies to pick out a trade that we're risking. Each trade you take is a risk that you're taking, and you're hedging your risk based on your based on your account, based on if this trade is closer to a holy grail that you like. But at the end of the day, you decide what trade to get into, and your discipline, your mental strength, and of course your experience with the market will be one of the deciding factor whether you succeed or not. At the end of the day, one thing I should say, please consider subscribing. Give me a like. I lay it down every day. Every day I trade in front of you. It takes courage. It takes honesty. There are trades where you'll see me frustrated. There are trades where you see me elated. But consider subscribing if you want to know how it is to be a day trader. Okay, great. So right now, this is an interesting motion where I'm getting a simple moving average cross here. Let's see if we get a form of confirmation going up. It's 8:32, and you know I prefer trading after 8:31. The reason being the market has somewhat settled in its direction, and it's willing to give you a good confirmation for a couple of points. And my favorite metrics is really 3 points. Once it reaches 3 points, this is mostly the level in which it decides, am I going to continue giving Gerard the epic success that he has worked so hard to? Or am I reversing, taking scraps from him, but then compelling him to use his mental strength to exit and say, I shall be back greater, better, stronger. Here, I talk about it often. See all those tails? A succession of indecision. This is what some people call an indecision tango. The market, up. Okay, so it's gonna cross here. And when it crosses here, let's see if it gives us a confirmation. A confirmation is really the next candle. It's when the next candle goes to the same direction. At least you need two consecutive candles. But right now, we're getting a very jagged movement. It's not it's not very well defined. Here, this might be the movement we're looking for. 1, 2. If it crosses this high, then on top of it gives us a confirmation, meaning another candle. Wow. I believe that right now all we have to do is wait for confirmation. Let's wait for the confirmation of a movement by having a resistance line crossed with a next candle in the same direction. Okay, so it's crossed. We're happy. Now we need confirmation. And this might be one of those movements where it's one candle in the movement, one candle up, one reversal candle, one candle up, one reversal candle. And guess what? I don't play that, as they say. I don't play that. That's not my strategy. Okay. See here, I'm seeing something that I like. Pop, pop. Okay. I'm in. I'm in. Not quite sure yet. If it crosses this, I should consider an exit. Let's wait. Is it going to reverse back up? No. Wow. It was a terrible trade. But that being said, let's just wait. So we got into this trade. It touched this level here and then did not continue. So are we going to get a reversal? Let's see here. We don't know yet. There's a lot of indecision in the market. Okay. See, this sign here is a very good sign for me. This hammer, almost like a cross, some people call it the death cross, it might be a sign of a good reversal. So let us see. I'm really sensing the market's going to go back up again. But this could be a head and shoulder. See, pop, 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 and then having an entry here, possible. $8.37, the market. Now that being said, let's look at this. You see this here? Is this possibly a consolidation period? Let's see if it will cross those lines, then give us a confirmation, and I'll get back into another trade up. If it really matches or trade winner profile, a winner trade profile, winning trade profile. You can tell the market is gearing up for an amazing event. Here, it's almost as if the market is telling us that it's really gearing up for a reversal trade. Not quite sure. But those two lines must be crossed before I make a decision. Here, see, when we need confirmation, wow. It crossed those lines, but did not give us confirmation. Hence, we're still here in this limbo, this price limbo, okay? This is an amazing cross. This could be it. This could be the final countdown. This could be exactly what we're looking for. This could be what we're looking for. Is it gonna cross the high? If it does, I'm in. So let's see. From here, 78. If it reaches this, it would be an amazing shape. We have one level here, and this level is exactly at, let's see, 79.28. It needs to cross this and eventually cross this line. But we don't know if it's going to reverse. We don't know if it's going to push forward yet. Let's hope it will push forward. And continue. See here, we're going to push forward. So right now we have a bunch of indecision right now. We need a bold move from the market to reassure us that this price, the movement up, is still in play. We need a bold move. We need a decisive move. By this, I mean, I would love the market to give me a bold and decisive move all the way up. If you could give me 9 with more points, that'd be amazing. But getting indecision right now. Some indecision. You could do it, man. You could do it. Just cross the previous high. Just cross those lines and give us 4 points. Then I'm worried about this cross here. I'm worried about it. So we have 2 consecutive candle. This may not be a trade that's working, by the way. Yeah. This may not be a working trade. We're gonna reverse back up. Let us see. It's gonna push with a lot of power and momentum. As you can tell here, this, if it was a green candle, especially in the 1000 chart, that would be great for us. But we also needed to cross the simple moving average, which is the 7th period moving average. Go. There seems to be some inkling of energy up. It crossed the previous candle's high, but then it touched it, but didn't cross it. It touched it, but didn't cross it. It's reversing back down, which we don't want. I'm hedging that. I'm betting that the market is actually going to go back up. But of course, we need a decisive movement. touched the previous high. $8.45. Are we gonna actually get that movement up? So we got here. So there's a trend that I'm seeing here. Price action is not crossing the blue simple moving average, which is the 7th period. We need it to cross in order to show us that it has energy to continue its journey up. Okay, this is the best sign we've seen so far. It needs to cross this green line, which is a level, very important level, and then it has to cross 80. Basically, this level is the countdown, the one that if it crosses, we're here for at least we have money to buy coffee. But we're not getting the decisiveness from the market. So which suggests that if the market is not able to do this, this might be time for me to exit. Although right now we just got a simple moving average cross here, which is one of my setups. But of course, if I were to start here, I would need the next candle to be green in the direction of the trade, and I would need confirmation. And I would need it to cross the previous high. Have you noticed that this one touched here? It touched the previous high, but didn't cross it. So this means that mentally, I'm preparing myself to exit. I'm preparing myself to also accept that this may not work. It touched it. We don't know if it's going to cross it. I'll be honest, my faith in this trade is not very high. But I'm with it. We've been with it. We've exercised a lot of discipline, a lot of hope in some way. But we're just watching this trade. It has the potential to go all the way up here. If it does, it would rid us of a previous, how to call this? It would rid us of a previous loss. But of course, it would have to go all the way up here. Did this trade because we noticed that it wasn't pushing. Now we're seeing an entry here for a trade, a sell trade. Let's see how much it will perform, and let's just grab whatever we can. Putting this line here as a reminder. Okay. Again. So this is possibly a consolidation period where it's not gonna cross further. So by the way, this is possibly my last trade of the day. Today is not a fantastic day of trade. When I look at this, this is classic consolidation period. Not pushing further, not getting out of that range. So we're gonna get it out. Let's see if there's energy to push down. Is there a previous resistance line here? Kinda. Okay, I'm out. Okay, today wasn't a good day of trading. We entered trades that fit our strategy, but the market did not give us the trades that we needed. We entered a good trade here, but sadly it didn't push. We did notice that there was a level here that it couldn't cross. It didn't cross it, so we exited. So sadly, the market today wasn't a fruitful market, but there are days like that. That being said, don't give up. Don't worry about it. There are days where you make some losses, and the best thing that you can do is limit. Recognize that they're not working and simply exit and come back the next day better, faster, stronger. Thank you again for everything. Have a wonderful day. And remember, all you need is just one good trade. We just didn't get a good trade today, but all you need is just one. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.